Hello, my name is Sean Policino. Welcome to the Policino Real Estate Team Selling Los Angeles. Were you a first-time home buyer last time and now you're a first-time home seller? Watch this video. I'm going to share all the key important strategies you need to know as a first-time home seller, and you can click the link above and download my free guide on being a first-time home seller in this market that you find ourselves in today. So here's a quick intro, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. Welcome back to the Policino Real Estate Team channel here in the Los Angeles area, or anywhere you're watching this video. We've got over 84,000 members, and we can service you really in any market. We're the fastest growing real estate company in history. So here at EXP and the Policino Real Estate Team, we're going to share today the key strategies you need to be aware of, and when you're a first-time home seller. Last time you were a first-time home buyer. Today, you're a first-time home seller. And if you want to click the link above, and you can download my free guide on being a first-time home seller. But here we go. Let's get into it. So selling your first home is a super important thing. You're building equity and have been building equity over the time of home ownership. And here's the time for you to take that equity and transfer it to your next home, whether you need more space, or you want to move into a better area, or you want to move closer to work. Whatever the reason is, it's lots of people buy and sell real estate on a regular basis. I think the national average is 3 to 5 years, but there's nothing to say that you can't capitalize on an up market and sell now if that's what you're considering doing, and then rent for a bit, or use a tool like a deferred sales trust in order to be able to hold on to your equity, not pay any capital gains taxes, and then roll that in to your next property when you buy again. So get this full seller's guide on and learn what you need to expect when you go to sell for the first time. Okay, so maybe you're in a seller's market, like I said, and you want to capitalize on that and make the profit. Maybe it's just time to relocate because if you want to be closer to your job, or closer to your work, closer to your work, or closer to family, needing a larger space. Maybe you have a growing family and you need more bedrooms, you need more square footage. Maybe you want a pool. There's lots of reasons why people sell their home. So don't feel anxiety about this. Hire a professional like us, or somebody in your local area. We can refer you, if you don't feel like we're close enough to your area, to a professional from our network of over 84,000 agents. Okay, you've got a lot of money on the line here. How much you sell for can directly impact your next move. So from posting the for sale sign to signing on the dotted line, make sure that you have all the facts, and make sure you have a professional that has a fiduciary, a legal responsibility to represent you in the best way. And that's what we do as your real estate agent. Our job, it's always been my focus to be your number one person when you think your trusted real estate resource. So my number one focus has always been in building those relationships, kind of like the relationship you have with your doctor or your insurance person. When you need them, you know where to go. So click on our website below. I also posted our phone number there below for you to be able to get a hold of us and schedule a one-on-one consultation so that we can look at your specific situation, give you the value of your home. Okay, this is what we do. So the guide here will walk you through all the things that you can look for, the pitfalls to stay away from when selling a home. Okay, it's important that you're not losing time and money by wasting time and money being with either a for sale by owner or not with the right agency helping you. Okay, so here's what's inside the guide: listing your home for sale, the 101 guide on how to do that, 8 steps to prep your home for sale, the negotiating process, all about the closing process, and the final steps in the transaction. That's what you'll find in the guide, and that's what we're going to cover here with you today. Okay, so let's talk about listing your home 101. First, realtor. Finding the right real estate relationship is super important. You want somebody that knows the local market, but is a expert and has a proven track record. Okay, a good understanding of why homes are selling, somebody that's going to give you feedback while your home is on the market. This is super important. Communication is the number one important thing that you want to make sure that you are having, whoever you hire in the process, has an open and good communication stream with you. Okay, making the wrong partnership up front could be detrimental to the whole process and could determine hundreds, thousands of dollars in profit and wasted time on the market, plus the anxiety and the stress that comes along with that. So pricing and comps, super important. Whoever this relationship is has got to be able to give you the reasons why your home is going to sell for whatever price recommendation that they make to you. A great realtor will be able to coach you through this part of the process. Your home value should be objectively assessed based upon comparables and of the other homes that are on the market in today's market and are pending in today's market as well. So listing and descriptions, writing a good description, giving you recommendations on any maybe deferred maintenance that you should take care of before listing your homes. The right kind of photography, hiring a professional photographer is super important. Pictures and videos are the most important thing in marketing your home. You want an agent that knows what demographic targeted advertising is. Somebody that's going to spend advertising dollars. So make sure you ask the agent, where do you spend your money on advertising my listing? And this is all done in advance of earning any commission from you. Agents are not paid hourly unless they're with Redfin. They're not paid hourly. They're 100% commission. But you want to make sure that you're with an agent that's going to invest time and money in you before ever earning a commission dollar. And that's really a special person. I believe our company and our agents do this. I know our team. I teach anywhere from, at any one moment, 10 to 20 different agents, coaching them on how to do this. Okay. So make sure virtual tours, plenty of ways of capturing leads. They need to have squeeze pages and landing pages so that when people are surfing the media about your listing, that the agent has a way of capturing those listings and make sure that they're going to call them. Being a prospecting agent is probably one of the most important things that you can look for. One of the qualities that you can look for in an agent that you hire is that they are a prospecting agent. Means they're not afraid to get on the phone and they have systems set up in place to capture that traffic that comes across your listing. These are all things you're not going to do, which is why over 90% of for sale by owners end up hiring an agent anyway. So if you're considering selling the home yourself, please give me a free consultation with you just so I can show you some of the important things you should know about selling your home yourself. The average for sale by owner spends 3 times the amount of time on the market and sells for 17% less than the homes that are sold by a professional like me. So you're trying to save 3 to 6% in commission, and you end up on average costing yourself 17%. I don't make up the numbers. These are numbers that I can show you. That Realtor.com, who is one of the leading, organizations that track these numbers, CoreLogic, Realtor.com. This is data that I can show you is proof in why you should hire a professional like me. Okay, so the 8 ways to prep your home to sell. Make as many minor repairs as possible. Go around your home, look at the deferred maintenance that has maybe built up over the last couple of years, especially during COVID, when you couldn't get anybody to come out and work on your homes because materials were too high, labor was too high, and you had to worry about becoming infected. So now that things are a little bit settled down, make those repairs that have built up over the last couple of years. Decide if any major repairs need to be done. Consult a professional like me to find out if you really do need to put the high cost in a new air conditioning system. Maybe you don't need to do that before selling. So improve your curb appeal to the outdoors, landscaping, grooming the outside of the home. That is really important so that when you do take pictures, the home shows its best side. So deep clean your home, the walls, the ceiling, the fixtures, going through looking where there might need to be some painting done. This can definitely enhance the way your home shows. So clean your windows on the inside and the out. Maybe you haven't done that for a few years. Declutter and depersonalize your home. Take some of the personal pictures down that might be sitting on shelves or on end tables, and put expensive things that you don't want to disappear during showings. Put those away in a safe place. Box up the things that aren't important, because face it, guys, you're going to be moving. And so start to pack those things that you really don't necessarily need on a day-to-day basis. Part of that declutterizing and depersonalizing your home process. Neutralize the decor. Remember, buyers have a hard time seeing their things in a home that has a lot of your things. So stage it, but stage it minimalist style. This is going to help your home sell. People they have a hard time in visualizing a bed in maybe a 10 by 10 room, but if you have it staged with a nice size bed and maybe a chair and a dresser, they can actually see that this bedroom can actually fit my kids' bed stuff or whatever. So do your walkthrough and improve anything else that you think you may have missed. Okay, you may be surprised to uncover issues that would deter a buyer from buying your home. Do the thorough assessment of the property. Make sure all the fixes have been completed that you possibly can. This will show your buyers when they come that you care, you have pride in ownership, and they're going to want to buy your home in the process. So negotiating your home for sale. In real estate, negotiating happens in the form of counteroffers. Okay, you may receive an offer but want a counteroffer. This could be the back and forth a few times before the offer is actually accepted. What can you negotiate for? In this guide to selling your home for the first time, we share with you this extensive list. I'm just going to highlight a few of them because there's an extensive list in the guide when you download it. Okay, so percentage of closing costs, that could be negotiated and be an incentive for a buyer to buy your home. Repairs related to the inspection can be negotiated. Furnishings, maybe that aren't super important to you, that you could include in as part of the purchase, will be an incentive. Mortgage loan points. Today we're seeing a higher cost to buyers for having to get a loan. So you could incentivize them by paying down their interest rate by paying points. It costs a fraction of the long-term cost for these points, and this will incentivize buyers to buy your home. How should you negotiate? Your real estate agent will be a great advisor in this process of negotiation. Here are some of the tips when it comes to negotiating your home. Take charge and be direct. Understanding the contingencies that are built into the contract is super important. Work with a realtor, a licensed real estate agent in this process. Encourage a price that would force a bidding war. In any market, a down market or an up market, you can cause a bidding war by pricing it low and coming up to whatever the fair market value is on your home. Don't be emotional. Take the emotion out of the process. Any good negotiating tactic will cause you to negotiate against yourself and cause you to negotiate with emotion. Try to take this out of the process. Be realistic and be creative. All of this you'll find in this great guide that we're offering you here today. So the closing, this is at the end when the process comes to the point where everybody's governmental IDs are in. You have to turn over the keys to the property. Proof of the repairs have been completed. You've made it. This is after all the prepping, the showing, the bidding, the negotiating are all complete. You're at the closing table. Here's what you need to know about the closing of the sale of your first home. Okay, so some of the steps For the sellers look like notifying subscription services, creditors, canceling these accounts that are connected to your home, stuff like your cable, your internet. Set up mail forwarding. This is an important step that a lot of people forget. And we get those phone calls as your real estate agent to come over and pick up the mail that has shown up at your old home. Collect manuals and warranties. Leave them behind with a folder that's labeled for your buyers. They will super appreciate this part of the transaction. Shut off water valves. Leave any spare keys behind that you might have found. Transition your utilities. If you work with our team, we have a utility concierge that helps you transfer all of your utilities for free. This is one of the benefits that a buyer or a seller gets when they work with us. For the buyers out there, you have 3 simple steps: the final walkthrough, signing documents, and final financials before the loan funds. This is what the buyer is going to go through at their last steps of closing. Okay, so first-time home seller resources. This is what our specialty is. This is what we're here for. So reach out to us if you're interested here at the Policino Real Estate Team. That is what we're here for. And I'm just going to flash our name there at the end. We're here for you. Here's a quick exit. Please let us know if there's anything you do. Please like and subscribe on the YouTube channel here. Help us grow the channel so that we can help be more trusted, more of a trusted real estate resource to many other folks out there. You'd be helping us. And anytime we drop a new video, you'd get notified. So give us a call. You've got our phone number. Here we are. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next video.